Having Quinlan interview my family would be a conflict of interest. How so? Max, let him go if it gets you out of my way. I just found out about Devante getting an STD. Probably because you don't have everything under control, Adaku. I encourage you to get your business in order. You don't need me to remind you that if Quinlan keeps on digging, then we're both at risk of losing our empires. You might lose your empire, Devante. As for me, that isn't an option. I'm looking forward to working with you, Vivian. The pleasure is mine, Mr. Russo. Now that you're hired, it would be fine if you call me Isidore. There are quite a few Mr. Russos around here, and that title only belongs to my father. Well, hello. Dad, you didn't tell me you had company. Alan, this is Vivian Jones. She'll be interning at the company for a while with public relations. You don't look much older than me, Vivian. Well, I just graduated with my associates in journalism and mass media. I plan to pursue my education after I complete this internship. What a coincidence! I'm about to graduate with the same degree, except I'll be working here right away. Until then, it will be so cool to work with someone around the same age as me. I hope this meeting is worth my time, Gianni. Oh, hello, young lady. Dad, this is Vivian Jones. She'll be interning for the public relations team. Welcome to Russo Jewelers, Miss Jones. Thank you, Mr. Russo. I'll be on my way out now. Why does this meeting have to be in my office, Gianni? All that matters is that I have something important to tell you all. Soon I'll fill Mom and Max in. Fill them in about what? Quinlan decided to give me another chance. I'll be going public with her. I have a bone to pick with you. That's the only reason why you give me the time of day, Vanessa. This isn't funny. Why am I hearing that you intimidated Keeve the other day? What a relief. Valley Park Memorial Hospital has cleared my name and confirmed that the document is fake. All thanks to Dr. Terry Burke. Or should I call her Dr. Murphy again? Father, are you sure that the Russos are behind this? You've got other enemies too. The Russos are the ones who want to see me suffer the most, since they're convinced that I took Elvira away from them. I guess Udell could be another possibility since I mentioned that he most likely took Elvira's life. But he's been known to play by the book. Devante, I need you to explain some things to me. Bacho, what are you doing here? I have a feeling about why you called me here. Since you're so sure of why I need to speak with you, then you can explain to me how you even got involved with Gianni Russo in the first place. What did I just hear you say? I wanted to let you all know before Quinlan and I were seen in public. You have the nerve to pursue that girl after what happened on Christmas? What happened on Christmas isn't Quinlan's fault. Besides, Heidi and I are getting a divorce. There's no reason why I shouldn't be with Quinlan. For starters, she might be older than me, but she's not that much older. She's a grown woman. And it's clear that you're in a midlife crisis, Gianni. Funny. I don't remember asking for your opinion, Isidore. Your brother's not wrong. This must come from the hurt you felt, from Heidi's betrayal because your head clearly isn't in the right place. My head is clear, Dad. I want to be with Quinlan because I love her and she loves me. I guess you heard about this from JJ. If it weren't for my younger brother, then you would most likely get suspended and get more charges thrown at you. From what I heard, you should be thanking JJ. I don't know what JJ told you, but he doesn't know the full story, which means you don't know either. Hearing your version of events is the least of my worries, Max. Unless JJ is wrong and you didn't pin Keith against a locker. I did. Which means that's all I need to hear. Just because I shoved Keith doesn't mean that he wasn't the aggressor. Pacho, answer me. What are you doing here? Our son believes that I'm innocent of what I'm being accused of. What? Is this true? Yeah. Why didn't you say anything? I didn't want to hurt you, Ma. Clearly you didn't stop by because you changed your mind about me. What's going on, Isabel? Are you sure you don't know why I'm here? How come there are medical records of you all over the internet saying that you got treated for an STD? Because those medical records were fake. The hospital just confirmed it and you can see it for yourself. That doesn't mean you didn't pay the hospital off to say that it was fake or that you were never unfaithful to me with countless women. After I spared you embarrassment on national television when I could have exposed your one-night stand with Isidore Russo. What? Sorry you had to hear that, son, but you're a grown man. If you're gonna hear about one parent's screwed up deed, then you need to know that the other parent isn't perfect either. Speaking of Isidore, it was your ex and his vengeful family who were behind the fake documents to begin with. Overall, my affair with Gianni was something that just got out of hand. You don't have to tell me twice. Now he's leaving his wife for you. How do you think it would make the network look if it gets out that you broke up a marriage? That's the thing, Miss Bello. Gianni's marriage to D.A. Russo was already broken long before I came along. How so? It's not really my place to say. Fine. Here's my other question. Since you have no shame being with Gianni Russo, do you see yourself being with him long term? Quinlan's in love with you. Is that what she told you? There's no doubt. She'll love all that this family can provide for her. Quinlan is not a gold digger. Are you sure about that? Since Benedict kicked her to the curb, you were her next option. I'm telling you, Gianni, nothing good will come out of this sham of a relationship. Dad, are you telling me that if I continue to see Quinlan, then I won't be next in line to take over the company? Wow, Gianni, you're something else. Dad hasn't even made a decision yet, but he might make one sooner than you expect. I bet you're loving this, Isidore. Enough. Gianni, going after that girl will bring nothing but shame to this family. I advise you to think long and hard about that. Why does your response not surprise me? It's never your fault, Max. It's not your fault that Yvette was traumatized, and it's not your fault that you almost gave Keith a black eye. Just listen, please. You and JJ don't know the whole story. Keith was talking trash about my family. Your family aren't the saints they paint themselves as. My father going to court with your uncle is living proof. Besides, if what Keith told you bothered you that bad, then you should have done the same thing and ignore him. But of course, you lack self-control, just like with Yvette. What's it gonna take for you to understand that I'm innocent? You can't convince me otherwise, Max. Not when your behavior tells me something different. The only thing that will change is if you repent of your sins and trust in Jesus alone. That way you can actually do what's right. Why am I even wasting my time? Believe what you want. It's clear what side you're on and what side you'll always be on, Vanessa. So Isidore and his family just decided to make the whole world believe that you had an STD around the same time Elvira was still alive? Where's your proof? I don't have proof, but that family wants to take me down, no matter what it takes. Maybe, but what about you? When news came out that you were treated for an STD, you didn't even contact me because I didn't get treated for a disease, Isabel. On top of that, you made it clear that you didn't want to hear from me at all. Instead of being angry with me, you should be angry with the Russos for troubling you over a lie. Like I told you, I fell hard for Gianni. I hope you're not just saying that to gain something from him. Miss Bello, I worked hard to get where I am, and that will never change. I believe you. If you do pursue this relationship with Gianni Russo, then I want you to promise me that it won't get in the way of your work, especially with Devontae's trial in the coming months. You're asking me to cover the trial? That's correct. Does this mean that you're convinced that Devontae Torres is guilty? I'm not ashamed of her, Dad. Quinlan is a woman who is intelligent and works hard to succeed. Do you think that Heidi will just take this lightly? Heidi won't be my wife anymore. Remember? She can tell the world that you cheated on her with Quinlan. She could, but I don't think she will. Not when I can also tell the world how she cheated on me first with the police commissioner. Keith, how are you doing? I was just about to ask you the same thing when I saw Max Russo speaking with you. He wasn't bothering you, was he? Don't worry about that. I'm the one who should be worrying about you. JJ told me what happened. Are you okay? I didn't leave school with blood on my clothes. Still just a bit shaken up, but I'm okay. I'll feel more relieved when he goes to prison after what he did to Yvette. Hang in there, Keith. If Max gives you any trouble, just know that you can always come to JJ and I. Let me just remind you that the Russos haven't lied to me for 20 years and that they won't be the ones sending you to prison for taking one of their own. Pacho, I have no issue with you getting along with your father. I just wish that you would have told me. But I plead with you not to fall for his lies like I did. I know how tough it was for you to upset your mother like that. You also called her out for cheating on you. Not to be malicious, just because your mom cheated on me, too, doesn't make her a bad person. Thank you for sticking by my side in all of this. I'm not sure if I could get through this mess without you and Nichelle. Don't worry, Father. I'll make sure to make you proud. In no time, I'll make this entire family proud. Everyone is still innocent until proven guilty, Miss Franklin. But a lot of scandal has surrounded Devontae, such as that medical record which was shown all over the internet. Whatever dirt you find on him, I want you to expose it.